What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. So I'm going to give an update on my school. I kind of feel bad actually, like I left you guys hanging, because one minute I was talking about school, and I was sweating the drug test because of THC, then I never did bring it up again. A lot of people got at me like, yo, what happened to the school? Here's what happened. Here's what happened. Literally was there, signing up, gonna start the next couple of days, and I got cold feet and backed out. Postponed it for a couple more weeks until the next class started up. Thing is, man, I'm not a stupid dude, but just the thought of going to school all day, reading, taking tests, retaining information, learning, it just kind of tripped me out a little bit. I got a little bit of cold feet. When I was a kid, I did not have to go to school. I did not have to go to school and get good grades. Let me use 5th grade as an example. 5th grade, I remember, every Monday they'd give us a school book to take on a spelling book. And you're supposed to finish it, and those were the spelling words for the week, and take it in on Friday. If you did not finish it on Friday or do it, after lunch and everyone else is outside playing, you had to stay inside and work on that book. Well, I never did the book. There was no one at home waiting on me to help me with the homework. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what it was. So Friday I was there with no complete book, and I had to stay inside that room while everyone else was out playing. And I feel like the teacher was slipping. It's only the same handful of kids. It's obvious that they're the ones with the parents that aren't helping them. They should have got, that issue should have been addressed. Be that as it may, I was every Friday stuck in there not getting to play, man. What it was, I like saying that. My mom moved in to one of her friends' house as a roommate. Me and my mom, and then her and her 3 kids. Then my mom got a boyfriend and moved in with him and left me there. And then she was never there. So you just have a handful, 4 elementary and junior high kids there and at home weeks on end with no adults. No dinner, no really good school clothes, none of that shit. And the funny thing about it is, my grandparents on my dad's side, my dad's dad, millionaires, multi-millionaires, just 5 miles down the road. And here I am, not having dinner or good clothes. It's a trip. It's a Vita Loco, man. And I remember this. I was in bed one night. It had been a couple weeks since I seen my mom. I was in 5th grade, like I said, 9 or 10 years old. Tripped out, probably crying, man. A little bit upset. This video's gonna, I don't know how to take this dark turn. The video's gonna pick up here in a second. Bear with me. Anyway, I'm laying in bed, tripped out, hadn't seen my mom. Something told me to go into the bathroom and look in the trash. So I go in the bathroom, there's a garbage can in the bathroom, flowing over with trash. There's even trash on the floor around it. I sit down, I dump the trash can out, I start going through all of it. I find a little tiny piece of paper like this with a phone number, not even a name on it. So I take that number and I call it, and a guy answers. I says, "My mom there?" And he goes, "Yeah, hang on." My mom gets on the phone. I go, "Mom, when are you going to come back here?" She goes, "Oh, I'll come back soon, Christopher." Okay, whatever. I don't think she came back soon, but it made me feel good, at least talking to her. Now I had a phone number, and the weird thing is, that wasn't my phone number. I didn't throw it away. Didn't even, like, I don't know where it came from, but something told me to go grab it. Supernatural, homie. Anyways, I got a handful of stories where I ran, I did not get caught. My crimies and dudes who were with me did get caught. Trip on this. I meet this dude, man, Travis. He just got out of jail. He wanted to run amok with me. We're gonna go hit some licks. He wanted me to go to Walmart with him. Hit the slick where you get a receipt. Outside you get a receipt on the ground, and you go in and find that item, you grab it, and then you go return it. It's not as easy as it sounds, because Walmart is a grocery store, so you pick up a receipt. It could say eggs and milk and stuff like that. You just got to find a receipt. It can't have a bunch of stuff on it. Hopefully someone just went in and bought a vacuum and just threw the receipt on the ground. Hopefully. That'd be best case scenario. But you don't always find good receipts. So I'm looking around, and you don't want to be obvious. You can't be out there forever looking anyway. So we get there. I find a receipt. It has 2 items for 59 bucks. I'm like, sweet. I know what they are. If I go inside, start looking, and I notice they're bras. I'm like, oh shit, these are bras. 2 bras for 59 bucks. Damn. So I go over in the bra aisle, and there's a bunch of different varieties, size, shapes, and colors. It's not just, one bra. So I'm looking around and trying to line it up with the one receipt, and the lady's like, "Yeah, excuse me, sir, can I help you?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm good, no help. I'm just looking at these bras." Trying to play it off. I mean, I've had several girlfriends, and I've never bought one of them a bra. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if guys buy their old ladies a bra or not, but I know this Walmart lady was not going for it. She's mad dogging me. Some shit, trying to look for a bra. Could not find the right bra to match on this receipt. And I thought, let's just kick rocks, man. Look, Travis, get out of here, man. So we leave. Then we're going to pan out. So we're walking down the road trying to figure something out. And as we're walking, I see a car with the window rolled down. We're across the street from Walmart now into another parking area where there's fast food and stuff. See a window rolled down, and there's a wallet on the seat. I don't say nothing to Travis. I just reach in and grab it. Or try to grab it. As soon as I reach in the car, I say, "Hey, motherfucker, you fucking punk bitch." And I see a couple dudes come running out of the store. So I brake. I just took off running as fast as I could. So did Travis. Both of us go in different directions though. He heads up the main road. I go down the little side street alley because I know there's like a little road tucked in the corner. I don't want to be like on the main road. Anyway, we're getting chased. They're breaking. We're going different directions though. Some people chase him, some people chase me. Boom, I'm getting it. I cut this corner. As I'm running, no one's really behind me. A guy in a red truck pulls up. He's going like 5 miles an hour driving next to me. I'm walking kind of fast, looking around. He goes, "Hey, dude, you better get out here, man. I'm looking for you." I go, "I know, man, I am." He goes, "Serious, dude? They're looking, man. You better stay tucked in the cup, bro. You better go." And I was like, "I am, dude." I'm like, "You're fronting me off." He's seriously driving like 5 miles per hour, driving next to me like, "Hey, dude, you better look out." I'm like, "Okay, man, okay. Fuck out of here." So I'm walking fast. Then I knew a dude. I'd known him since my first term. Crazy history of this dude. I don't want to get into it, but several different things. I know this fool. I go to his pad. Last time I was there, I actually got half an ounce of crystal. And that had been like a year or so. And he was telling me how he had to fight some dudes. We were supposed to go get a fight with some dudes. I got the speed from him. It was a dope house. Crazy shit was going on there. Parolees were there. So that's what I expected to be there when I got there. It was him and a bunch of crazy shit. A dope house. So I come walking up. You know, I'm running. People are chasing me, I think. Or they are. I start walking in this garage and these two dudes. And I'll tell you, fucking, his name's Junior. So I come walking up. I go, "Hey, is Junior here?" She's like, "No." And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm just running from the cops and, you know, help me, hide me." She's like, "What? Motherfucker, you're running from the cops? What the fuck? Don't come here. What'd you do, you bitch, motherfucker?" She started cussing me out, calling me a bitch and motherfucker. "What do you mean you ran from the cops? What'd you do? Get out of here, bitch." And I was like, "Oh, shit." And then she went inside. She said, "Man, fuck you." So then she went inside. Some guys started to come out. So then I start running from them. Now I'm down the street and I see their car go down the street and come after me. I'm like, damn, now they're chasing after me. So then I take off running again. I cut down the side street. Boom. Pop up over here. It's kind of like a main street. I couldn't believe it. Who I see? The dude in the red truck. He sees me and then he flipped to you. And he come back after me. I'm like, damn, I got 2 different sets of people chasing me. I got the hell out of there. Travis ended up getting busted. The only thing I busted him for, he was a parole violator. They couldn't get him for stealing nothing. I didn't steal nothing. I just put my hand out the window. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Hell no, it wasn't a good idea. All kinds of crazy shit happened. I had to walk all the way across town. This video was going to be called The Walk. I was going to talk about all the crazy shit that happened on that walk. But no, then I started thinking of other stories where I got away, but my crime, he didn't. Yeah, man, I knew when I hooked up with Travis that time, too. I'd already discharged my second number, and I could tell I was starting to... I could tell I was starting to settle down a little bit, and not be near as wild. Because when I first hooked up with Travis that night, there was this dude and this pad, and he wanted me to rob him with him. He's like, "Let's rob this dude." I'm not like him. He was a straight fucking lame. He was a liar. He acted like he had some recording studio in Hollywood. He always say he was going to the hills. "Oh, I gotta get to the hills." Like, the hills? Like, yeah, Hollywood. You know, like, naturally. He had some studio, apparently, in the Hollywood Hills, and he had to go record. But yet he's here in this fucking dope house shooting up heroin, calling his mom for money. And he'd be calling and whining. And I don't want to try to imitate him how he did it, because I couldn't get the sound. But he'd be like, you know, "Mom, please, and don't tell Dad, and Mom, hurry. You gotta bring the money, Mom, hurry. You said you would." And he'd get off the phone with her and be like, "Yeah, I'm at the bounce out of the hills." Like, "Motherfucker, you've been here stuck for a week, and your mom's bringing you money every other day, dude. The hills, what are you talking about, homie?" Anyway, he was all real loaded. His mom just dropped $300 off to him, and he'd wrecked his car into like a get bus. So he's like stranded, he was stuck in this house, and he was like falling all over himself. Travis was like, "Just fucking get this fool, man. This was rob his ass." And back in the day, I'd been all over it, got that 300, but I was like, strong arm robbery, like, who knows, man. This dude seems like the type to call his mom. She called the cops. I was like, nah, dude, I pumped brakes on that. But the next day, not the next day, a couple hours later, actually it was the next day, my bad. Next damn day, I'm looking for bras. I just got that fool, man. Fuck. Be that as it may. Okay, trip on this. Walking one time, come up on a straight dump truck. I was leaving 5152's house. See, this dump truck had the keys in it. And it wasn't like a big metal dump truck, like dumping concrete. It was more like, probably like a landscaper's. But definitely the bed definitely didn't dump. But the walls, the dump truck were like plywood. It was low budget, but it was a dump truck. All day it was a dump truck. So I stole the keys, were in it. I never did dump it, but I seen their little motor trailer do it. So I'm driving around, like, trying to sell it. Like, who wants a dump truck? Where you at? Got a dump truck on the line. No one really wanted it. I couldn't really get rid of it. And I was just, you know, it was like, best offer. What do you got for it? And I'd use it for transportation. I'd go to my homeboy Tom's pad, and I'd sleep. Go late at night, I'd pull it from his apartment complex, and I'd fall asleep in it. I'd wake up, he'd be beating on the way, like, "Dude, don't be falling asleep, bringing this fucking thing over here, making my spot hot," and fucking falling asleep in a stolen dump truck from my house. Be like, "My bad." Anyway, I picked up this dude, Red. Him and I were driving around trying to sell it. We couldn't really sell it, and we're driving around, we ended up running out of gas. So then we go to this, it was like a Mexican meat market or something. Kind of coasted into the parking lot as we ran out of gas. Then we went across the street to the gas station, made some calls, the payphone. This was before everybody had a cell phone type shit. So we made some calls, someone brought us some money for some gas and a gas can, and we walked up and we went to go put gas inside the truck. As we were walking up to put gas in the truck with the gas can, some little Pisces lady come up to me and she's like, my truck? This is my truck? And I was like, no, this is my truck. As I said it to her, I seen about 5 guys come walking up behind her, and they obviously worked at this Mexican meat market. They had like the butcher aprons on, they were the box boys and shit, the bag boys. And they were fucking mad dogging, and I was like, damn. So I still cannot figure this out, why the hell this happened. They didn't chase me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Red and I both split. But they caught Red, not me. I'm running my ass off, run as fast as I can. I'm expecting someone to grab me. I run across the street, and I look, and there's just not even no one chasing me. I'm like, what? That's crazy. And I hear Red, screaming. Got him hemmed up, gaffled up. And I'm just walking across the street, like, skating on by. I still have no idea why they didn't chase me and chased him. I think maybe because he took off running first. That could have a lot to do with it. He took off running first, so they went after him. And the workers, the meat market workers, they were going to separate. Like a couple chasing him, a couple chasing me. So I should have done. But they just stayed together. One force. And they just went after, like, probably the first 2 that ran. So they gaffled up Red. Then gaffled me up. I got away. And it was funny because Red's dad started calling Tom Tom. He's all like a mutual friend. He's like, that's fucked up. You know, my son thought he was just going to go work for Splinter. Splinter said it was his truck, his dump truck, his work truck. And he had some work lined up. Tom Tom's like, bah! Your son believed that Splinter, that was his truck, and he had a bunch of work lined up, and Splinter was picking up to go take him to work. Bah! Like, dude, if your son really believed that, he has way bigger problems than just catching a little parole violation. He's like, do you know Splinter? The guy's like, no. He's like, well, if you knew him, you would know that was, you don't have a dump truck and you're out looking for work. Come on now. Keep that shit real one time. Yeah, so Red got all bum kicked. He was in there. Didn't chase me. Then when I ran down the road, and I got to the department store I was going, I seen a car. It was a real nice car, too, not a purse. It's on the passenger seat, the doors were locked. And I was like, damn, partner, you just want to grab... I mean, I was wild, I was fucking off the hook back in the day. I wanted to grab something like a rock, just bash the window and take the purse. I was like, pressing my luck, man. I get caught for that, and I go into the hall and take like a couple hours later, Red's sitting there. I'm walking in, he's like, what the fuck, dude? They bust you for the truck? I'm like, no, man, got a purse. 3 blocks down the road. Crazy shit, man. Trip on this. This dude owed me some money. I'm hanging out in Oildale, these apartments. This dude owed me some money, some cash. I'm hitting him up. Gotta pay me. He's like, alright, man, I don't have no cash to give you, but I can give you some of this crack cocaine. I'm like, alright, dude, yeah, that's cool, man. Wait, I mean, yeah, dude, I guess. I'll take the crack, bro, I guess, man, since you don't have money. I'm on my way. Tell homeboy, hey, let me talk to your sister, see if I can borrow her car. I was staying at my homeboy's pad. It was his aunt's house, who hooked up with this long-haul truck driver dude, and they were long-hauling. And so we were in this apartment, watching it for her. He was, and then he had he had people over and shit. I would stay over there a lot. His sister was there, had a car. She's the only one. I said, let me take your car and go get this crack. So I go across town, meet this dude, and get this big old handful of crack. My mom lived right there close by. So I go to her pad. And I go in the garage, and I start smoking a bunch of crack. Mom's like, Christopher, what are you doing out there? Nothing, Mom. Cleaning. Mom, it's like 2 a.m. I just showed up to clean her garage. I'm all sweeping, take things apart. She had like 2 broken bicycles. I put them back together. That reminded me of a funny-ass story. No, I can't go there. I might tell this after. I forgot all about that this had happened, man, till the bicycle thing. About how I broke into a garage when I was in high school. I tweaked out. There was a bunch of bicycles in the corner. There's 3 of them. Tore apart, and I took them all down and made one nice bicycle. Homeowner walked in and caught me. I thought I'd been in the garage like 15 minutes. I've been there 3 hours. He's like, dude, I love what you do. I love what you did to the bicycles. Anyways, no, Mom, I'm just cleaning. I head up back to Oildale. High as a kite. Get off the freeway. Damn, I can't believe I don't know exactly what street that is. I want to say it's Roberts Lane. You turn Roberts Lane. Anyway, get off on 99 to Oildale. Go to turn right. I always say this, right on red in California, motherfucker. I hate when you pull up behind somebody at a red light and they gotta turn red and they stop and they won't go. Dude, you could turn right on red in California, motherfucker. Don't stop. Or you gotta stop, I guess, but I didn't stop, I guess, apparently. Or I did stop, but I didn't look. Because I came up to this 4-way stop, I turned right and there was a diesel coming. He had the green light. And boom! Plowed into me. Plowed into this little white car I had. Drug us for a bit, a block or two. I got out of that car, not a scratch on me. Nothing was wrong with me at all, and I just got plowed by a freaking diesel. So we're down the road, I jump out like, oh shit. I run across the street, and there's a donut shop right in the corner. I go in there, I mean, I'm shaking everything. I had $2, two $1 bills. I walk in, I laid on the counter, I couldn't even talk. I just laid up there and look at the lady, my eyes probably this big, I'm like, shaking. She's like, you want a donut? She goes, oh, it looks like you have enough money here for a coffee as well. Do you want one? Hold up real quick. Alright. You want a coffee and a donut? She gives it to me. I go sit down by the window and I see this truck driver like holding his head and he's out walking around. He's looking at the car. He's like, what in the hell? There's no one there. I see the cops pull up. Sirens, they pull up. The cops out walking around. They look around. There's no one there. And I'm just sitting there like walking, like watching, like damn shit. All of a sudden I see my homies come out of the apartment. They must have heard the noise. I don't know what they're doing. They come out in the parking lot. Now they see it's their car. Now I see the chick like got her head in her hand. She's walking around the parking lot like damn. And the homeboy's like, ah damn. And there's a trash can right there, a big dumpster with a wall around it. And I seen them looking up there like everyone's looking for me. The truck driver, the cop, and my homeboy and all them. Not together. They have their own separate search parties, I guess you could say. Where in the hell is this dude? Find the cop, everyone leaves. I'm in a donut shop for the longest time. Coffee and donut been gone. I'm just sitting there. I was kind of worried that the employee of the donut shop was going to do something. They did nothing. I got all this crack on me too. Pardon me. I'm like, man, should I just go in the bathroom and fucking try to hide this shit, throw it away? What should I do? But no, if I was just past all that, man. If I'm gonna get busted, I'm going to get busted for all that. Fuck it. Anyways, finally the heat dies down. I go walk into my homeboy's apartment. I'm like, what's up? They're like, dude, what the fuck? You wrecked the car. Like, damn, what the fuck's going on? I go, yeah, but here, I got the crack. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, you got the crack then? Oh, man, right on, cool. Dude, you're not hurt? Everything okay? Hey, dude, it's just a car. Look at another car, dude. But you're okay. That's the important thing. And you got the crack, so, man, 2 thumbs up. It was wild. It took me several years to dawn on the fact that I got hit by I didn't know whether to say semi or diesel, so I just stopped. Well, my brain had to catch up to itself. Took me several years to realize I got hit by a damn diesel, man. A semi. Not a scratch on me. Nothing. What else I want to talk about? I'm going to leave it right there. Cut the string on this, let it fly. Peace!